Hi students, I'm going to start a new chapter today, ratio and proportion, which is for 6 marks, and two sums, 3 marks each are going to come in the exam. Ratio sums are omitted and do not come, so that's why we'll start with the second exercise, that is 7b. Proportion. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion. B and C are called means, A and D are called extremes. So if you cross multiply A into D will be equal to B into C. The answer which we get for A into D is called the product of extremes, and the answer which we get for the B multiplied by C is called the product of means, and they will always be equal. Now taking an example, now suppose 3, 4, 6, 8 are in proportion, so we can write 3 upon 4 is equal to 6 upon 8, and if you cross multiply you will get 24 is equal to 24. 3 into 8 is 24, 6 into 4 is 24. That is product of extremes is equal to product of means. Now we come to what is called continued proportion. A, B, C are said to be in continued proportion if A upon B is equal to B upon C. The denominator in the first fraction should be the numerator in the second fraction. So you get B square is equal to AC. B is called the mean proportional of A and C, and B is also called the geometric mean of A and C. So note that B is called, not B square. That means B is nothing but square root of AC. C is called the third proportional to A and B. C is called the third proportional to A and B. So A, B and C is called the third proportional. So we start the exercise 7b. Directly we go to the sums which are of 3 marks, that is question number 5. Very important question, has come in the board and can come in your school exams also. Very nice sum. 6 is the mean proportion between two numbers x and y, and 48 is the third proportional of x and y. Find the numbers. So we start solution. 6 is the mean proportional between x and y. So we can say x, 6 and y are in continued proportion. Therefore 6 square, b square is equal to ac. So 6 square is equal to xy. The middle number ka square will be equal to the product of the other two numbers. So 36 is equal to xy. So 36 upon x is equal to y, first part. Then taking the second condition, 48 is the third proportional of x and y. That means x, y and 48 are in continued proportion, because third proportional is written here. So again applying the middle ka square is equal to product of the other two, we get y square is equal to 48x. So now we have two equations. So now in the second equation we will be substituting the value of x, that is 36 upon x. So in place of y we are adding 36 upon x, the whole square is equal to 48x. So we write 36 into 36 upon x square is equal to 48x. So x into x square is x cube, and 48 I bring it down and I do the cancellation. I end up with 3 into 9. So x cube is equal to 25. X is cube root of, so x cube is equal to 27. Therefore x is equal to cube root of 27. X is equal to 3. And now to find the value of y, we use y is equal to 36 upon x. 36 upon 3. Therefore y is equal to 12. Therefore the required numbers are 3 and 12. There are two similar sums which are given for homework. One is this, solve example 5, and the second is exercise 7b ka 12th sum. Now one more solved example, a very easy one. What least number must be added to each of the numbers 6, 15, 20 and 43 so that the resulting numbers are in proportional. So we will say let the number to be added be x. So 6 plus x, 15 plus x, 20 plus x and 43 plus x are in proportion. Therefore 6 plus x upon 15 plus x is equal to 20 plus x upon 43 plus x. Then we cross multiply 6 plus x into 43 plus x, 20 plus x into 15 plus x. Then we open the bracket and on solving we get x is equal to 3. Therefore the number to be added is 3. So we can have similar sums where you can subtract also. Instead of adding they will say subtracted. So only thing, the difference will be, instead of writing 6 plus x you write 6 minus x, 15 minus x, 20 minus x, 43 minus x. and continue the same method. So this is easy. And here there are a few more homework sum. The 6th, 7th, 8th sum of 7b and 9th and 10th. And I have given hints for the 9th and 10th sum also. It's very easy. And then we come to the last part for the day, which is a very simple sum. Now if x plus 5, 7b, 11th sum, if x plus 5 is the geometric mean between x plus 2 and x plus 9, find the value of x. So x plus 5 is the geometric mean between x plus 2 and x plus 9. Therefore x plus 5 the whole square is equal to x plus 2 into x plus 9. So here we use the formula a plus b the whole square. So x square plus 25 plus 10x, and here we multiply, open the brackets, and on simplifying we get x is equal to 7. So the value of x is 7. So this the homework sums are solved example 5, 7b, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So this is the first part of ratio proportion. Tomorrow I will be teaching you componendo, dividendo, alternando. Tomorrow. Bye.